We're gonna hop right into it. No intro, none of that. Get right into it, y'all.
Ali did what he was supposed to do. He woke people up. Because see, when you study Noble Drew Ali, he'll tell you he was part Cherokee. So him establishing his jurisdiction through his Cherokee roots is all you have to do. Another thing people don't realize, where did Noble Drew Ali establish the first Moorish Science Temple?
It was in the South.
Nah.
It was in the South. South Carolina, North Carolina.
First Moorish Science Temple was located in Newark, New Jersey. Right? My tribal headquarters was in East Orange. Anybody that's familiar with Newark and East Orange know it's the same place. So you think that Noble Drew Ali was establishing a headquarters for a nation down the street from a tribal headquarters and didn't have some interaction with those people? You understand? It's protocol and things of this nature. So Noble Drew Ali do what he was supposed to do, because like I said before, when people fall out of their identities, they take on a general term, just like we call ourselves black. So when people fell out of their nationalities because they was being outlawed and you couldn't be that, or else your family would be separated. You understand? If you had a light-skinned child and a brown-skinned child, they would separate the children, right? So to avoid all that, you say, well, I'm not Cherokee, I'm not Choctaw, I'm not Lenape, I'm Negro. Ali did what he was supposed to do. He woke people up.
I didn't know that's what they did.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but lifting weights is not going to make you bulky. When you say, I am scared that I am going to look like a bodybuilder if I lift weights, that is like you picking up a basketball and say, I want to practice, but I might mess around and end up like LeBron. It just does not happen. For you to say that you don't want to look like a bodybuilder because you are building muscle, all you're going to be doing is increasing your metabolic rate, meaning you're going to be burning more calories throughout the day, and you are going to be decreasing your fat. So you are not going to get bulky, I promise you. Pick up some dumbbells. I don't know who needs to hear this, but lifting weights is not going to make you bulky. When you say, I am scared that
How many females lift weights and stuff like that? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, some of y'all probably do. Not a lot, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all do.
There are some recipes that I really like making, and then there's some recipes that I love making. And this is one that I absolutely love. Peach mango pie, healthy vegan style. No oil, no wheat, no refined sugar, and no rice. And the thing that I love about this pie is how well the mangoes and the peaches blend together. And after I get them mixed, I'm gonna pour them into a healthy vegan pie crust. Check my reels for that recipe. And then once that's done, I'm gonna make a nut crumb topping and combine the two. And it all comes together into one delicious pie. So save the recipe and make your own. There's some recipes
You can't have none of mine. That's basically what he's saying. Every time he says
what they call purified water, better known as recycled toilet water. And you telling me this is not hybrid? Is this hybrid? You don't even know nothing about this. All right, right here. Served up me and Rod some bottled water. And you're gonna tell me, drink 8 glasses of this a day? Come on, Doc. You need to sit down. Let me teach you something. You telling me to drink 8 glasses of water a day. This is blank. I can only put 8 glasses of water in my body for the day. You telling me to use that entire capacity to put in 8 glasses of blank, nothing, empty water only to hydrate. Why should I not put in 8 glasses of watermelon water, period? This is spring water flavored watermelon. This is water. That's why they name it watermelon. Right. Melon flavored water. Right. 99% water. So when you're eating this, you're actually drinking water. Bottled water. Perfectly bottled. at the farm, at the source, and all you got to do is open it and eat your water. What better water but somebody is going to sell me this. And the amount of money they charge me for this today, this is what they call purified water.
That's crazy.
Better known.
Favorite fruit like that, like that's just like diabolical. That's just insane. That water is and it's playing like it's nothing wrong.
Doritos, sweet chili. They taste pretty good,
They do.
but you know it ain't no good for you.
Right.
This is now an ad page. This is what y'all will receive on this page. You want teaching? Come to me. Otherwise, Doritos. Straight from whoever the fuck. Honey Nut Cheerios. Low in cholesterol. Good for your heart. Planner's Trail Mix, where you can taste every bite. The sweet flavor of chocolate, the salty, tangy flavor of peanuts, the chewy, gooey sweet of raisins. This is now an ad page. If you want teaching from me, you have to catch up with me in person. That's all they'll let me do.
That's crazy, man.
Everybody knows that
False advertising. Your food, man, forever. They're gonna forever do that.
at 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. is the real graveyard shift. That's the worst. Everybody knows.
Do not eat crumble cookie.
Ah. No. Oh my goodness. This man, that is too close. Too close to death, man. For real. Or too close to an accident. For real. Oh man.
Somebody said, don't give birth at a hospital if you can. Yes, I 100% agree. People should look into home births, and there's so many documentaries on this. This is how everybody used to give birth. The thing is, think about the hospital. When you go to the hospital and you give birth, you're actually upside down. You're laying on your back while you're giving birth. The baby doesn't pop out that way. It's kind of like trying to use the bathroom. Think about that. While you're laying on your back. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But with home births, they actually used to do them in pools. And the mother would sit in the pool, and then the baby would just pop right out. And if you want to take it a step further, they actually used to have dolphin birthing over in Hawaii, but they banned it because it was dangerous. That's what they always do. But that was actually the dolphins would emit a frequency while going around the mother, and it would help the baby just pop right out. And also, when we think of sound frequency, it's actually very healing. So we could think of those frequencies and the womb and all the water in the womb, which takes on that fractal frequency and the energy that comes with it. Don't go to Rockefeller hospitals and all these other things and just, it's crazy. They're gonna stick about 90 of these into your child, which are just filled with heavy metals and toxins, and they're just gonna cut you and do all kinds of weird stuff. Doesn't make any sense. And the baby is first coming out of the womb. Think of the trauma that is as an experience. It's first popped out the womb. It's not popping into water like a pool, where it's going from womb, which is water, to water. It's going from water to bright LED lights in a sterile environment and some person taking the baby away from the mother.
Yep.
Somebody said, don't give birth at a hospital if you can.
I agree, man. For real. Like, if you have the option to really do that, like, at home, I wouldn't even do it, you know, at a hospital, for real. But, hey, man, it's the female's body, so the female's gonna do what's best for her, right, at the end of the day, you know?
My first advice, stop eating animals. I've been a human being for 74 years now, you know, and I've not eating animals in 51 years, you know, so just stop eating those things, you know, but don't go eat plastic. Don't go eat rubber. Don't go eat, you know, garbage now. Don't go eat cellulose. You want to eat living foods, plant foods. So my first advice is definitely get out of the animal kingdom. Leave the animals alone. The foods that are best to gain weight are the bulking foods, you know, protein, of course, and, well, you know, complex carbohydrate, starch, but I don't really recommend those too highly. So I would say protein, nuts, seeds, avocados, you know, fat, you know, fat, that's it. So you got it, plant foods, the clean ones, nuts, seeds, avocados, those are my top. Start enjoying plant foods. The best one to begin with in terms of like really going into plant foods and loving it, unquestionably, fruits. But you may have an issue with fruits because your system may have been corrupted. So go slow with the fruits if you're not, you know, 100%, you know, ready for a major cleansing reaction. I never lost my balance. I'm active and I'm always on balance. My first advice,
don't get too caught up in pointing out everybody else's flaws and what they need to work on, and make sure you take time to look within. Don't get too caught.
Does your mind ever do this?
Yeah.
And you try to shut it off.
You gotta shut it off. I know.
So what happens when our mind is doing this is that we look at our mind and we go, mind, be quiet, stop chattering these things, and it just does it. And then when we want it to shut up, we go, why can't you stop talking? And does it even louder. So what we need to do is we actually need to take our attention away and don't give it our energy. Now, when we do that, the mind doesn't just shut up. It will still keep cracking. But the more time that we spend not giving energy to our mind, not thinking about the chatter, the less energy we give it. Then, one day, without even realizing it, it stops.
Yeah.
And then when you realize it stopped, you look at your mind, you go, oh my God, I'm so happy it stopped. And guess what? Here we go again. Okay. Our mind, the way we energize our mind is we pay attention to it. So if we want our mind to stop, simply bring your attention somewhere else. And that somewhere else is the present moment right here. Does your mind ever do this?
Yeah, man. It's like the mind is just something very powerful, man. For real. Like, if you can control that, then you just know you are very powerful. You know? That mind, it can wander, it can leave you, you know, in the past and make you go in the future. Man, the mind is scary sometimes, for real. Honestly.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all.
Would you believe me if I told you that allegedly they found the way to teleport?
The good news is that teleportation is real. The bad news is at the moment we can only teleport one atom at a time. And the record for teleportation at the moment, involving one atom, is teleporting over 1,400, over a distance of 1,400 kilometers. It was a Chinese satellite called Mikius, and they teleported an atom from the ground up to the satellite. So the actual atom never moved. All you do is you take one atom and you measure its exact properties, and by measuring, in the process of measuring its properties, you actually mess it up and you lose that information, but you can transmit that state to the spacecraft, and you can recreate an atom exactly the same.
You know, we have to do a little extensive research. If you go type in atom teleported to a space station, all of these will pop up. And, you know, I'm coming across stuff like this. You're gonna have to read this article yourself for entertainment purposes. You know, gang, that was back in 2017. Just imagine in 2024. Which has me thinking maybe they're working with Grandpa Rick. But you know, gang, all this is for entertainment purposes only. Only entertainment. I'm curious, what y'all think about this video in the comments? Like or follow.
Man, so it's just crazy to me. Like, how do y'all have all this other technology, but you don't have that? It goes to show you that they don't really have that much power, you know. But we should have been having that teleportation type of stuff. That's how I feel. But eventually we might get it. Eventually they might figure it out. Or they probably already got it. Who knows?
Boys are being suffocated with feminine energy 24 hours a day. That's right. They have their mother at home. Love you to death, mom. But he needs a break from you sometimes. And then they come to school and they got a white racist female all day. Where are the men at? There's no men in there. So if you want to cut suspension, cut ADHD, cut the learning disability, then you give every black boy a black male teacher. That's all you have to do. But the problem is, if you want to give every black boy a black male teacher, you got to lay off a whole lot of white women. And America not going to let that happen. That's the problem. So stop blaming our boys. He is hungry for masculine energy. That's why they hang on the corner all day. That's right. You say, why they be on the corner all day? Not selling drugs, not smoking weed, just standing there. You know why? They feeding off each other's energy. That's right. I'm a man and I need masculine, so I'm going to get with my homies and we just going to chill because I need that in my life. Black boys are...
Is the hot tool girl just a distraction from something bigger?
I don't think you understand how crazy this is. Yes, we're talk about it. Sure, it was funny for a second. This is just getting weird now. She's one of the most popular people in the world right now for saying 2 words, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just ask in the comments. But before she made social media and before she made all of her merch and everything, she laid low for a little bit, and then she came out with a team of lawyers and managers. And just a few days ago, she released her Instagram, which has over 1 million followers and over 100 million views. And all of her posts are of someone recording her, of her going to concerts, selling merch, being interviewed, and one of the only questions she answered was if she was an industry plant.
I'm not an industry plant. It was not planned. Every bit of it was just there, right in the moment, because I had to ask what that meant. So, that's false.
No one was thinking that at first, but now you have never seen a video be pushed out like that in your whole entire life. This is probably one of the quickest rises to fame that we have ever seen. Now she is reportedly going to LA/New York to take on her influencer lifestyle and make reality TV shows and join podcasts and the whole 9 yards. Keep in mind, this is all over 2 words.
Is the hot tool girl just a distraction from something bigger?
Here are 3 alternatives to chicken to help you on your plant-based journey. With the right flavors and textures, you can create dishes with the same vibes. Number 1 is oyster mushrooms. They have a very meaty texture. They absorb the flavor of marinades really well, and they're low in calories and fat but high in protein and fiber. Number 2 is jackfruit. It has a texture that mimics shredded chicken. It has a neutral flavor, so it takes on the flavor of whatever you add to it. It's nutrient rich, and I love to smoke it and make it on the barbecue grill. Number 3 is seitan. It has a really high protein content, is versatile texture, and it really absorbs the marinade and spices when you're making dishes. Share more options in the comments below. Peace. Here are 3 alternatives to chicken to help you on your plant-based journey. With the right flavor.
Let me show y'all what's inside of these hot dogs. Yep, this is what a hot dog looks like under the microscope. As y'all can see, my boy's cutting the hot dog in half. And now it's finna inspect it under a microscope. Is that something that I see moving? Interesting. And now he's putting it under the microscope, and once again, is that something that I see moving?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I don't want to hear, that's fine, you cook it. How many of these have you eaten raw? Yeah, straight out the pack.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that. Eating hot dogs raw, I used to do that, man. And don't act like y'all ain't never tried that. You went in the refrigerator, you hungry, ain't nothing in the refrigerator, you eat the hot dog. You know what I'm saying? So
I've even seen some people say, delicious, extra protein. No, I can't. No. I'm not doing it. No. Eating raw hot dogs can lead to a block party with parasites inside of your stomach.
Indeed.
But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video.
That is terrible. Terrifying.
Today I would like you to take a journey with me to the center of the earth. Most never heard the story of Admiral Richard Byrd. This was a pilot who went on an expedition to explore Antarctica. During his expedition, he discovered an ancient civilization that existed inside the earth. This underground civilization had its own sun. This civilization was highly advanced with complex structures. The natives of this land referred to it as Agartha. This place had beings unknown to the surface dwellers. These beings were a lot larger than the animals we're used to seeing. This is where all your dinosaurs exist. This is where most of the dragons take residence. Natives of this land communicate telepathically. There's no war and calamity amongst their tribes. They're very spiritual people with futuristic technology. In Agartha, the beings don't age. There's no sickness, death, or destruction. The Agarthians stated that the surface needs to find peace. The leader of Agartha was called the Ancient One. The Ancient One was said to be thousands and thousands of years old. Stated that the surface needs to cease their threats of nuclear war. He feared that they would have to intervene if man continues their warring. They feared the surface dwellers could ruin their utopia. Today I would like you to take a journey with me.
And Tommy Mottola is a devil. I'm not supposed to say what I'm gonna say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
Please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Turn that off, please. No, what? I don't mind. Tape it.
Michael is getting gangster today!
Mariah Carey, after divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. He was crying so bad I had to hold him. She said to me that this is an evil man. Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones, and he's very, very evil, and she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being. We have to continue our drive until he's terminated. And Tommy Mottola is a
Okay. Okay. One girl over here really. All right. Dang. I wish I knew how to do something like that. That's cool.
This is the scariest video you'll ever watch. You probably won't see or read any of this anywhere else. And as usual, it's all true. I'm going to tell you how they're going to persuade you to kill yourself, and if they don't succeed in getting you to do that, to commit suicide, then I'm going to tell you how they're going to kill you. This is scary. It's taken me weeks to put this together, and I still find it disturbing. It's April 2024, and welcome to video 335, all since March 2020. I said in my last video that I was taking a break, and I meant it. However, something else has come along that I've got to warn you about. Euthanasia. Suicide by doctor. Euthanasia is being promoted as offering dignity and control, but in a growing number of countries around the world, the same lies are being told. And everything you think you know about euthanasia is almost certainly wrong. Euthanasia is about saving money, collecting organs for the super rich, killing disabled children, killing the mentally ill, and reducing the money spent on caring for the poor and the disabled and patients in pain. Euthanasia isn't painless, and it's all about saving money and harvesting organs for the rich. You think I'm exaggerating? Well, they killed one man because he was deaf. They've already killed people who were poor, and they've killed people who tried to change their minds. Euthanasia victims have died. This is the scariest video you'll...
We are electromagnetic. The sun is electric. The earth is magnetic. We are electromagnetic. If we don't pray, if we don't meditate, the connection between heaven and earth becomes disconnected. We are the conductor. We are electromagnetic. The sun is electric.
What is going on? You about to run off the stage? What's going on, man? What's going on? I don't know.
And I was like, whose grandma is that? Yo, and I was like, whose grandma is that?
Wow. Where is he at? Oh man, you need no man's land. Some kind of... Oh man. Now that is a trail right there for you to drive your bike on, for real.
You've heard of the term black genetics. Black people are seen to be genetically gifted or to have a genetic advantage in powerful sports. I mean, they do seem to dominate a lot of powerful sports like sprinting, basketball, American football, and to some extent bodybuilding. So, is it true? Do black people have a genetic advantage? Well, in short, yes. For example, if you look at sprinting, the first person to break the 10-second barrier.
I don't even want to know what happened.
So did y'all hear that the U.S. birth rate has fallen to its lowest level in a century, with the fertility rate being 1.62 births per woman, which is the lowest since 1930. You know, the craziest part about this is I'm not even surprised. I would be surprised if this wasn't the outcome. Considering things like Planned Parenthood, Plan Bs, the food that people eating, the birth defects that people are having. And we also got people that's just flat out coming out saying that they don't want to have kids. A lot of people can't even afford to have kids right now. Like, they barely can feed themselves, let alone another mouth. And this is what the birth rate has looked like from 2000 to 2016. Now we can only imagine this only dropping more in 2024. Which now starts to question, as a society, what does this mean that our birth rate keeps dropping? And this is not only in the US, this is all over the world that the birth rates are dropping. Comment below what y'all think about the birth rate dropping. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay.
I mean, it's bound to happen, you know. They got everything so high, you know. This is stupid. They know what they're doing, though. They don't want more people on the planet, you know. They want less people on the planet. So they can have more control. That's really it. What are they so scared of? What is in the water? Why are you laughing like that? Oh, a tiger. Oh yeah, I'm worried about that water too. Damn. No, they just get it going. He don't know how to even get up. He can't even get up. He got scared.
Biggest film festival in the world, and we get to come here early. This is the 6th annual. 10 years from now, we're gonna say we were here first. Make some noise, guys. This is a big deal. Biggest film festival in the world, and we get to come here.
I walk with my husband Michael and hold hands. It's like a whole new world for me. Just walking and holding hands.
Who's Michael?
Something that one of our fellow Americans for years could not do.
What kind of shit is that?
My distinguished guests and men and women of the finest military in the world. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
Hell no!
I walk with my husband Michael and hold hands.
Michael is crazy.
Socrates asks who's biased through y'all seek. Off Plato, screech. I'm out here balling, I know you hear my sneaks.
Alright, we're gonna skip that one.
What would happen if every girl on Earth disappeared?
I've owned 4 medical companies. I know how the medical game works. I made fortunes off of it and always felt bad about it because it's a sick system. I don't blame the doctors. They're doing what they were told and taught in medical school. Most of them aren't even aware. They sell you the food that's poison to make you sick. They sell you drugs that don't heal you but mask the symptoms and keep you alive and miserable till the day you die, so they're profiting off of you every step of the way. They never want to hear the underlying cause of the symptoms. They just want to treat the symptoms. It's a fact.
Doctors,
I've owned 4 medical...
Man, doctors are sick people. For real. They don't care. Once they get there.
We're in the middle of nowhere. What I see. How cool is that? It's like an eye in the sky. I caught it again, and this time I'm still, you guys. I'm not moving. Like I was in the RV.
Pause. So here we go right here, my people. Now, first of all, when you look at the sun through her lens, and she before she zoom in, do that look like that's 93 million miles away? No, it do not. So first of all, when everybody keep talking about the sun look like a eye, because the sun represents also a form of the body, and it's also the eye. So if you look at the very center part, is dark, right? That's the dark. So what is the dark part of the eye? The what? The iris. Okay. And what is the white part of the eye? The sclera. Right now, our eyes are going to light up just like this. See the yellow and the yellow golden with the red behind it. Our eyes light up like that when we are activated. You see what I'm saying to you? It's just like the movie Supercell. Look at their eyes and how they lit up before they started exercising their supernatural abilities. This is all it is. So the sun is representing our change and is representing the eye. So light is coming in through your eye, and this is how our eyes are going to start to change into look. Well, we already pretty much, our eyes look like that, but the outer part where the yellow and the golden is at, and the red, that right there, and even the center part is going to change and look a little different. The dark part of the eye is
like this white part might like look yellow, glowing. I see what he said. I mean, it's bound to happen, man. You know, if we like think about it, y'all, how are we able to think about something and imagine something, and then we can bring it into this physical realm? Eventually, the spiritual realm and the physical is just gonna combine together, and it's gonna become one. You gotta think about it, y'all. Think about it. Like, really think about that. Like, eventually, we probably might just have superpowers. Because they're not just pinning that stuff in the movies for no reason. Right? So they just throw it in the movie like, oh, that would never happen. No. There's something deeper behind that, y'all. For real. And they know what's up. They know. That's why they cover up the sun when they can. That's why they make it rain when they can. That's why they make it cold every year. Every year they make it cold, y'all. Come on, man.
Going to look, the ISIS is going to look different. But as she's recording this video, and like I told you, everybody across the planet, everybody in this world, I don't give a damn what continent, city, or state you are in, or province you may be in, or fucking village, or a hut you might live in. Everybody know that there is a change taking place on the planet, and is directly correlated with the damn sun in the French toad fucking sky. You understand? And there's only one group of species on this planet that has a direct correlation and connection to that sun. And because we actually match the sun and the cosmos genetically, anatomically. So let her finish playing this.
For all those who was like, why can't you sit still? Because our RV had broke down earlier that day. And we had very little mileage left to go. So, there you have it. You see? See, here's the RV. Oh man, I tell you, it's like off-roading with an RV. Oh, I'm getting a little old. But, just wanted to show you. Hold on. There we go. And there you have it.
Shout out to Big Heart for posting this, man. I appreciate you and value, my brother. Keep on bringing that information because guess what? They got to.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Hey, sir, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaning back.
If you touch a porcupine, you'll get a bunch of their quills stuck in your skin. And these quills are barbed, making them really hard to remove once they're in. If you try to just rip them out, they can become buried deep enough to damage your skin and cause an infection. Instead, carefully use tweezers to grab the quill close to the skin and pull in the direction that it entered. If you touch a porcupine, you'll get a bunch of their quills stuck in your skin. And these...
How many of y'all ever did that? That has never happened to you. I know it happens to somebody. That sucks. For real. Dang, you can't even touch a porcupine. I'll never even try. I'll just leave that thing alone. For real. Damn, that cat is mean. That's a mean cat. I don't like that cat. That was mean. Super mean. Just bullying the little cats and stuff, man. Wow. Oh, wow. This is dangerous. He's having fun, though.
I'm really starting to think it's something fucking wrong with us. Like humans? Oh yeah, we fucking crazy. Cause I know that you didn't make a robot that makes a dead fish's body appear to swim to the other fish that you are about to catch. And then also make them possibly become bait for an even bigger fish. I'm just trying to figure out when the fuck does this shit's end? When does it stop? Cause you're not finna shake my dead body around, sir, in the water. God damn. I'm really starting to think it's something fucking wrong with us. Like humans? Oh yeah, we fucking crazy. Cause I know that you didn't make a robot.
He was so mad. He was so mad, dang.
Better mood, better energy, better memory, better attention. Exercise is the most transformative thing that you can do for your brain today for the following 3 reasons. Number 1, it has immediate effects on your brain. A single workout that you do will immediately increase levels of neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and noradrenaline. That is going to increase your mood right after that workout. Exactly what I was feeling. My lab showed that a single workout can improve your ability to shift and focus attention, and that focus improvement will last for at least 2 hours. And finally, studies have shown that a single workout will improve your reaction times. And these effects are long-lasting because exercise actually changes the brain's anatomy, physiology, and function. Let's start with my favorite brain area, the hippocampus. You not only get better focus and attention, but the volume of the hippocampus increases as well. But really, the most transformative thing that exercise will do is its protective effects on your brain. The more you're working out, the bigger and stronger your hippocampus and prefrontal cortex gets. Prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus are the two areas that are most susceptible to neurodegenerative diseases and normal cognitive decline in aging. Better move.
Where you get up every fucking day, you take your hard-earned cash, you walk inside of this warehouse of dead foods, which you call a supermarket, and you spend lavishly. You walk down the aisle with that big-ass cart, big chugs of milk, cow puss milk, you're grabbing cheese, you're grabbing bread, buns, mayonnaise, all the fucking dead food and the dead substance that have no fucking life force. You don't even read the fucking ingredients, bro. But as soon as somebody come along and say, hey, eat some berries, eat some fruits, eat some cherries, all of a sudden now, you know, you turn top researchers now. Oh, is it healthy to eat so much fruit? Eat the fruits. That's what the creator made for you. But you get up every fucking...
Careful.
What you better say, so I ain't mad at you.
Dude is a troll, bro.
I said I was gonna tell on y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all dead. Stop barking at me. Have a good day, y'all. Be safe and put your seatbelt on. Alright. Yo, they so scared. They laying down in the back. Wait, they got real low. Oh my gosh. Look, oh my gosh. I said I was gonna tell on y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all dead. Stop barking at me. Have a good day, y'all. Be safe and put your seatbelt on. Alright.
Let's talk about this new thing, brain rot. Most of social media is flooded with brain rot. Brain rot is a result of excessive screen time where you're just watching useless content. The content has no real value or context. This is an example of brain rot. This is another example of brain rot. It's funny, entertaining, but it's completely useless. Some of us exist on two sides of social media. You got the brain rot side, and then you got the side where it's my type of content that pop up everywhere. Since 2020, when we went on this long ass break from school, brain rot has just been popping up everywhere. Even the music has become brain rot music. Nothing gives this any value anymore. It's just useless scrolling. Most of us spend 4 hours a day just scrolling. Bro, 4 hours a day, that's half a shift. That's a big percentage of your lifetime that you use watching useless content. If you need better things to fill your mind up with, comment art. I'll send you the link to all my ebooks. This the table of contents. It's gonna actually help you out. If you wanna fix brain rot on your page, make sure you comment on posts like this. Posts that teach you, and you're gonna see a lot more of it.
Ah, cabrón. ¿Ya sabías que miércoles y domingos te puedes comer todas las alitas que quieras por 145 pesos? Te esperamos en Jala la Jarra.
Peace, get healthy with your boy. When you're dealing with heartburn and indigestion and diarrhea, don't go get Tums. Don't go and get no Rolaids. All right, juniper berries. Juniper berries come with your boy. Juniper berry is a small shrub. It is a part of the cypress family. Heartburn, indigestion, and flatulence. Juniper berries are a bitter astringent that improve digestion. The bitters cause saliva, digestive enzymes, and stomach acids to increase, which aid in the digestion of foods and help the flatulence and gas. Use the infusion, the oil, or eat dried juniper berries or crushed ripe juniper berries. It's also a diuretic. Eat juniper berries. Juniper berries.
Juniper berries.
Please get healthy.
Okay, juniper berries. We gotta get those. Okay. Alright. Juniper berries. Ah, Dr. Kid face.
Oh my God! Holy fuck!
Oh my goodness. Okay, like, man, hurry up. Get in there.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run from the Lord. Where are you going? Excuse me.
He told don't run from the Lord. Oh man.
You know, when I see people
funny.
say that I wish black people would just come together, I think what people don't understand is that we were never together. We were from separate tribes. We were stolen and thrown together, whether we were from enemy tribes or not, and set forth on a journey of trauma. So the thing that bonded us was trauma. It's literally a trauma bond. So the only thing that's going to actually bring black people together is black people collectively deciding to be black people. Not by accident, not just by circumstance, not just by neighborhood, not just by shared cultural references, you know, like how we all know before I let go is what you do electric slide to. No, it's going to have to be because we collectively decide that we are a people. That's what the Black Power movement of the 70s was all about. And acknowledging that to be Black American is a unique form of people, unlike literally any other people. If you are Black American and you gay, you black. If you Black American, you got a white mama, you black. If you Black American and you light skin, you black. If you're the descendant of a free black man, you black. If you're descendant of the chattel slavery, you black. That's what's going to make it change. And until then, we are the descendants of fractured people stolen from their people, thrown together, and called something less than people by evil people. You know, when I
know this. This is too funny. Man. Like he's like he told him to slap him. Or slap her. Dang. That is crazy. I don't know what that cat told that cat, but whatever it was, that cat didn't like it, and he or she did what they had to do. For real.
I gotta move
Josie. You're not getting pancakes for dinner. You hungry?
What? Oh, Owen.
Hi, my baby.
Oh, what the hell? I gotta move
And you ain't tried no deal.
Confession to make. I have an addiction. My addiction is living a healthy lifestyle. I'm addicted to eating my watermelon, my fruits in the morning, because it breaks my fast. I'm addicted to taking my sea moss, which is going to help break down the mucus in the body and overall give you energy throughout the day. I'm addicted to taking my soursop leaf that's going to help eliminate mucus out the body and also aids in overall wellness and health. I have a confession to make. I have an addiction.
You will instantly feel more energized after consuming this electric sip full of vitamins and minerals. Help remedy and prevent cold and flu. Full ingredients in the caption. This is something for you. You will instantly feel more energy.
Course, listen, it goes. Do I even need that? Anything like this, any kind of violence like this is despicable, and this is not how we solve political problems. We are hearing it was staged in order to make Trump look better. We are hearing it was an inside job. We are hearing it is exactly as it is being described. Every conspiracy theory already flying. Let's look at the moment.
Can something that is short of a firearm, something like a...
Oh, wait a second. Here we go.
Thing that said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
They're trying to kill Trump.
So from the immediate grabbing the ear,
that's what was going on.
I know they said we don't know if the blood is from him being tackled or from him being shot. I think you grab your ear if you feel something. I don't know what the line of the angle here is. There's people everywhere. I don't know if anybody else got hit. We don't know. We just don't know. A completely chaotic moment.
Firework or something that would be not a gun as we understand it, also be capable of sustaining an injury. I mean, certainly causing panic here.
Certainly could cause panic. I mean, look, likely in light of the wound and in light of apparently there was some smoke spotted, that it almost certainly seems to be a firearm. But again, we don't have all the facts. We have to take a step back and look.
So another question that's immediately being raised is firework or firearm. Presumably, there is Secret Service security where you would say, how could anyone get a firearm in? Just as reasonable to say, how could anyone get a firework in? And what an insane situation. Out of curiosity, because they're on scene, let's see what Right Side Broadcasting is saying. Not that we go to them for news.
The shots were fired. Vanessa Broussard and Nikki Stenzione, they're reporting live for RSBN. And they heard the shots. We heard the live reporting from them. The reason why we're not there live right now is because Secret Service and other law enforcement agencies told them and other media to evacuate the premises, so that's what happened. I've covered since September of 2022.
Okay, let's get away from this and hear from ABC News.
Have to be doing consistent.
This is crazy.
Area. Now we that dove to the floor, that shielded them.
And then we saw some blood near his ear on the side of his face where he had raised his hand. So it's pretty scary stuff indeed. Jonathan Wackrow, anything else you want to add to what we're learning?
Yeah. Well, right now, I mean, this is, as you said, this is a crime scene. And the next phases of this crime scene management is that the Secret Service, which was the primary law enforcement entity in the coordination of the site security plan, they will maintain the site security and maintain items of evidentiary value, again, because this is a crime scene, until the FBI comes in to take over the investigation. So the Secret Service right now is acting as the interim federal presence until the criminal investigation process begins by the FBI. So the Secret Service, takes on multiple roles in these dynamic situations. As I said before, their primary role, the working shift around the former president.
The things I see so many people jumping to conclusions in the chat. Okay, I would be very hesitant no matter what my job was. Okay,
bruh.
You all know this is my job. Even as a random YouTube viewer or Twitch viewer, before we know anything, I would feel a little weird about going around saying these are false flags. Okay, we don't even know how many people were wounded yet. We don't know anything about this. And I see people assuming a whole bunch of different things here. There is going to be time to figure out what happened here.
Icing on the cake, man. Cherry on the cake, whatever you want to call it, man. This been a wild year. Dang, this is love. This just happened too. I'm glad I caught this, man. Dang. That's crazy. Oh.
Find money in public because it might not be what it seems. Because as y'all can see right here, this dollar bill got a mysterious substance coming out of it. And what these people do is they use a certain substance to when you pick it up, it seep through your pores. As y'all can see in the video, this why dude didn't use his hands. He used his shoes to open it up. And when he opened it up, y'all gonna see what's inside of it. And it's not just the ground. People also leaving money on people's cars, on people's doors, on the floors, and other strange places. But this, it was found on the floor in Walmart. then the craziest part is you don't know if it's somebody that's literally watching you in the car pick this money up. As y'all can see right there, y'all see that substance that's in the middle of this $20 bill? Once again, ladies, you need to be aware if y'all see some money on the ground. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comments.
8 years alcohol free myself, bud. Damon, darling. I just try to come around, plant little seeds in case anybody's struggling with it. Yeah, I used to use the holidays as an excuse too, when it had a hold on my soul.
Doesn't really have a grip on me. I can take it or leave it.
Right.
Yeah, in denial.
Because it will destroy your life, your family, your career. It could take everything from you, just snatch it from you. 1 minute you're having fun, bub, and then the next minute you're in the car sleeping.
I never see it as fun.
Yeah. If it's not fun, what's the point? Just feel like you need it, or?
No, not really.
Okay. Got a dollar, bud?
How did he record him without them like thinking?
You sure? Yeah. All right. I thought you were poor. I was like, I don't want him walking out of here with the alcohol. It's one thing, the boozing it up and then stealing. That's a twofer right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to say that too when I wasn't, especially if I couldn't produce a buck. You know, got a place to stay and all that, bro. Yeah, I used to say that when I didn't have a place, too. I got a wife and all that. I'm married, but I definitely can swing it. I could get you in there, bud. Yeah.
You said I could get you in there.
You sure? Ain't no blood money or nothing like that. Got a good career, bud. I know the dreadlocks and the tattoos and all that, bud, but... You know what I mean? The Timberlands should give it away, hard working, you know. Because I told them, you know, cut my boots off and shine them if I'm lying, you know what I mean?
He looked so annoyed, like he looked so irritated.
Like the pink Chucks, those are nice. Remind me of Cameron, he used to wear pink a lot, bud. Love you. 8 years alcohol free.
Don't play it so light. And you
are an intelligent black man. You are the master of your own fate. The white man has been scared of you for years because of everything that is in your blood, that all you need to do is activate and you will become the captain, the man of whatever you set your mind to. For 400 years, we were held in captivity. We built this country for them and they still expect us to pay taxes. And yet we've managed to thrive. They didn't have to do no work. They had 400 years of free labor. And we still have become millionaires and billionaires and this and that. Imagine if we actually really took that and put it to work. Imagine what you could do. Stop playing it so light. You're heavy. Talk heavy, baby. Talk heavy. Don't play it so light.
And
you are an intelligent black man. You are the master of your own.
We gonna act like we don't see him catching them watermelons. We gonna keep acting like that. Yep. I don't know what's going on. Don't even ask me, because I don't know. Is he catching them or is he throwing them? Because something ain't making no sense. Is the video in reverse? Is we confused? I know a watermelon weigh a little bit. Yeah. Oh no, he catching them bitches. Ain't this a bitch? What the fuck technique? I gotta learn my watermelon catching technique, nigga. That's something God gotta give you. We gonna act like we don't.
He was
okay, humans. Okay, got a 14 coming out that bitch. Usain Bolt. That's a nigga. A nigga did that. A nigga on the bike. He next to he whooping the nigga on the bike ass. The Wright brothers, aka the wrong niggas. Yeah, he coming with that. Where you get that damn? He ain't had no damn sweatpants out there, baby. Anyway.
I ain't getting no.
So you don't start eating until about 12 o'clock.
Yep.
When do you stop eating?
I stop, so I try to eat with the sun. Like, it's called circadian rhythm.
Okay.
So as the sun starts to go down, that's when I stop eating.
Okay.
And that's really important because it takes about 4 hours for your food to digest. Anyway.
Yeah.
The sun is going down now around about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 hours later, it's what, 11 o'clock?
Right.
Okay, so most people are going to sleep before 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you want to give your body the opportunity to digest the food before you lay down, because now you're going against gravity. Your body's horizontal. Make sense?
Makes sense.
And so as a result, now, if you eat before the sun goes down, now your body has digested the food. Most people are having unrestful sleep because instead of them resting, their body is digesting.
Ooh.
And digestion takes the most energy of any system in our body.
True.
That's why when you eat a lot for Thanksgiving, it literally puts you out. It makes you comatose.
Absolutely.
Because your body is saying, all right, this is too much work, go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix this all up, and then when you wake up, what happens? You gotta urinate, you gotta have a bowel movement.
Yes.
Your body's been working. This is why so many people don't sleep well, because they're eating so late.
So you don't start eating until about...
You really gotta figure that out, y'all. I'm gonna always keep putting these videos in there, because I know a lot of people be struggling with that, so, just gotta, get things together, for real.
The food almost done. Shut the
5 trauma responses that you thought was just a part of your personality.
1. You think too much when someone is kind to you. It's because you're so used to not having good things done to you. 2. You apologize even though you have not done anything wrong. It's because you are so used to getting blamed for stuff that wasn't your fault. 3. You believe that you can't remember your childhood. You can't remember not because you're a forgetful person, but because your brain has pushed your childhood memories so far back to help you survive. 4. You're not good at accepting compliments. It's not because you believe you're humble, but rather that you don't believe in the compliments you're given. 5. You never ask for help, even if something is hard for you to do. This is because you're so used to doing things on your own that you feel like you don't even need help, and you don't have anyone to rely on. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards healing and understanding yourself better.
We are all walking bags of trauma, but a lot of us be letting our trauma make decisions. We don't want to get hurt again, so we don't do certain things. Trauma kind of makes us put our past results in our future, meaning we start thinking that the possibilities of the future are the same ones as the past. Your life can change at any minute. You just got to stop being so traumatized. If you want to correct some of that trauma that you may not know that you have, comment art and I'll send you my ebook. It'll help you get your life together. 5 trauma responses that you thought was just a part of your personality.
1.
Oh, dear.
What gets sharper the more you use it? Your mind. You have a great day, my brother. You too. God bless. You too.
That was so easy. I said pencil at first, but I was like, your mind. That is true though. Alright, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got a little laughing, learned something from it. All that good stuff. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And if the weather is nice, please get outside in that sun. Alright. Get some of that sunlight. Alright. But all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.